Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some top ladder. We're currently right on the edge of the top 200, we're 196. I was actually using this deck, the one on my profile here, and I managed to get to 77.93. I was top 50, I believe, yesterday, but I dropped a tiny bit, so I wanted to record a video using this deck. I think I already made a video on it, but it's so good. I just love this RG deck. I think Royal Giant's one of the best win conditions in the meta right now. I'm not sure why, but I guess, you know, Firecracker and Heal Spirit pair really well with it. That's part of the reason Heal Spirit kind of heals up the RG, allowing it to get a couple extra hits in. And then, of course, you have the Skeleton Dragons in the deck, which are boosted right now, so you should definitely take advantage of them. They're really strong. I mean, they pair well with RG. They're kind of Fireball bait, so if someone fireballs your Skeleton Dragons, you can then use the Firecracker, and you just have a fast cycle with the Skeletons and Heal Spirit, and then Fireball to take care of other people's Skeleton Dragons. And yeah, let's go ahead and try to get back to at least 7,700. We're going to go ahead and search for the first game. And I just really enjoy this deck. It's just great for the meta. I think the worst matchup, after playing it a while, I think the worst matchup, I thought Pekka was bad, but I ended up beating it yesterday relatively easy. I think the worst matchup for this deck is probably Graveyard. But what's good is there isn't much Graveyard in the meta, so it kind of makes it pretty nice. Because, you know, you don't have to worry about that. The only Graveyard deck I've been seeing is Giant Graveyard. There's just been no Splash Yard, because Bomb Tower got a nerf. Baby Dragon got a nerf recently as well, so there's just been not very much of it at all. So here we go. We found our first game. We're versus Poison. We'll give him the good luck. So I typically like making the first play, but we'll wait a few seconds, as always, to see if he wants to make the starting move. And because he's not doing anything, I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Firecracker in the back. He's going to have an E-Wiz. So I'm kind of unsure what this guy has yet, but we can cycle a Prince. If he decides to rush us opposite lane, we do have our Skeleton Dragons. He's going to have a Sparky. Sparky isn't easy either. I think it's kind of one of the harder matchups, kind of like Graveyard, but you can still win, especially depending on what their spells are. Prince got a connection, so that's really, really good. We need to try to cycle back to Log so we can finish off the... Okay, that was really nice. Let's go in here, because we got some good value off of killing a Sparky. He's going to have Mini Pekka, which I'm hoping the Skeleton Dragons can... Oh no, that Mini Pekka gets one hit. Yeah, nice Heal Spirit on his end. So not the best start, but we know now what most of his cards are, which is good. Could I RG because he doesn't have enough elixir to Sparky just yet? He's going to Mega Minion, so he didn't have enough elixir to play a Sparky. That's really, really nice for us. We're just going to chill and then go for a Firecracker on defense here. That was really good on my end. I kind of knew he didn't have enough for Sparky, and he also didn't have Mini Pekka in rotation, so it was kind of the perfect time to do that. He's going to let that get a connection. Yep, I was going to say probably just going to Sparky in the back, which is the right play, I feel like. What we're going to try to do is cycle 2 Fireballs on his Sparky. I just feel like it's the right play. Does the Firecracker stay out of... Ooh. I think we got him, guys. He's not going to have the elixir required to defend this. There's just no way. He can try to make... Yep, he gave up. Very nice win. Sparky's not easy. It requires a lot of focus, but if you basically don't let the Sparky connect to your tower, like splash on like skeletons or prints, you're fine, because you can see in that game, the firecracker's getting tons of value because often they're forced to fireball your skeleton dragons, which was often the case. He would fireball the skeleton dragons and then have nothing in cycle for the firecracker, so it would just stay, you know, next to the tower and just keep shooting like the giant and Sparky, whittling it down and allowing me to defend. You know, it's not easy. You basically can't, you know, mess up your defense. You don't want that Sparky to connect to the tower. So we're 181st now. One game off the 7,700. Let's try to get it right here. And if we win, I'm probably going to keep going because my season heist is about 100 trophies higher than I'm currently at. So if possible, I want to, well, try to get back as close to it as I can when recording right now. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of the season. Hopefully I can break my personal best and get a top 3 finish. That's kind of my goal this season. And I really like this deck. It's what I might use the rest of the season. So we found a game versus Bag. I'm actually going to give him good luck. Me and Bag are good friends. We're going to cycle a Heal Spirit in the back. He's going to go for his own Heal Spirit. And he's going to have Skeleton Dragons as well. Could potentially be a mirror matchup. Could also be Sparky, could also be a few other things. We do not know yet. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my firecracker. He's going to go for a Prince. So at this point, I'm like confident it's a mirror match. I'm going to roll Giant just because... 2 reasons. One, he just used his arrows, which means now we can use our firecracker on defense. I mean, we get the king activated, but we lose over 2/3 of our tower. So that's not the best for us, obviously. He might have like a Golem deck. The reason why I think he has a Golem deck is because he has the E-Drag as well as double Prince. But at the same time, it could also be... I don't know what else this is besides Golem, to be honest. He's going to go ahead and Dark Prince. I think we should go for Skeleton Dragons to defend this. We can always go for Skeletons to kind of distract and clean up. There's the Golem. Kind of what I was expecting. We're gonna RG. Oh my goodness. Arrows do enough. He doesn't get them down in time. Oh my god, what a game. Well, we had a very, very close game there. I don't know whose matchup that was. It probably was about even. He did have arrows for a firecracker, but our cycle was a bit faster than his. His E-Drag is also really good versus our Prince, but I feel like our RG is kind of difficult for him to stop, especially when he doesn't have a Prince in cycle. He needs to spend a ton just to counter it. But, man, that was just quite a close game. You know, Bag is, you know, really, he's running a lot of off-meta decks this season. I saw Bag got, like, top 5 with Golem Graveyard the other day. He's, you know, he's the king of off-meta decks. But we're 125th right now. We're about, we're still, I think, 70 trophies behind or so, our season high. So we're going to try to get back up there, maybe even try to get to 7,800 if possible. I would need to win 3 more games to do that, though, but we'll see. At the very least, I just want to try to get as far as I can. So we found a game versus Anaban. We'll give him the good luck. So Anaban, really, really good player. He has 2 #1 finishes, and he plays CRL for Chivas, so he's a great player. We'll see what he has. We'll just cycle some stuff. We'll go for a log. I don't really... Okay, Skeleton Dragons. I mean, what a surprise. Everyone's using Skeleton Dragons, so it's kind of not a surprise at all, if I'm being honest. So, like, with him having Skeleton Dragons, it could be pretty much any archetype in the game. Ice Wizard. He either has RG or Golem. I mean, the King just got activated, but since we're using RG, it doesn't matter too much. If it were, like, any other deck that we're using, it would kind of be a problem. I'm going to Royal Giant at the bridge, because I think Ice Wizard's probably his best, counter to it, if that makes sense. Because of how much it slows it down. Okay, so, I mean, he's going to get a lot of damage. In fact, he might even take the lead, barely. Yeah, he's going to take the lead. Not by a ton, but by a little bit, so it's still anyone's game. We might have been a bit too aggressive, but I figured it was kind of a good play. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not really sure. I kind of want to Fireball that. He doesn't have Skeleton Dragons in cycle, and we can cycle back to another before he gets it again. Because, obviously, our cycle's significantly faster than his. He's gonna Golem at the bridge. That's quite an aggressive play, but I'm not saying it wasn't a... I don't know if it was a good play yet. We'll have to see. But it was extremely aggressive. So, he doesn't take our tower. It's going to be difficult to take his, though. Luckily, he doesn't have the Tornado in cycle. Can we get another hit? Nice. So, pretty much, we're just going to finish off his tower and let him take ours, because I don't want to over-defend this. Because, obviously, he could just Lightning if he wanted to, so I don't want to spend, like, 5 Elixir just to defend it. And now, at this point, it's still anyone's game, I feel like. Let's cycle Skeleton Dragons. He's going to Golem in the back. I actually think I want to RG in the pocket since he doesn't have a Tornado in cycle. We'll see if it pays off. I mean, we're getting, like, loads of damage. Wow, that was a lot, but this might be difficult to defend. We'll see. I guess we have Skeleton Dragons. And then Heal Spirit to hopefully heal all that up. And because he just NATO'd, I guess we can once again go for an RG in the pocket. And hopefully get some connections. That's GG. I think he played that pretty well. If our RG had just gotten one more shot, I think we would have been able to Fireball log, but unfortunately he did stop it. He definitely played that well, because I don't really think that that's, I actually think that might even be my matchup. I think there was a couple things I could have done better on defense, like his last Golem push, the one that he won off of. I think I needed to save my firecracker. Like, I should have probably played a prince in front of it, or heal spirited, something like that. But, you know, he played it well regardless. But yeah, there was definitely a couple things I could have done differently, for sure, I think. But it does suck we couldn't get that last RG hit, which would have won us the game, because we would have just been able to fireball log and finish it off. We also couldn't have fireball cycled, unfortunately, even though his tower was 2 fireballs and 2 logs away. I still don't think we would have been able to win off of that, because he would have just rushed us, and with him having a Dark Prince and Skeleton Dragons on the map, I don't think there would have been any way that we could have successfully, like, fireball cycled him. So I think we had to play defense correctly. I think that was our only chance. Ooh, this guy's using a very annoying deck. If you guys don't know who this guy is, I think he finished top 5 with RG Barbarians Hog Rider, so it's a very off-meta deck, but he has a lot of success with it. Oh, looks like he changed his deck. Never mind. He's using Skeletons and Bats. I have no idea what he's using. Because he was using a RG, very off-meta RG Sparky deck, but it looks like he switched, so I don't know what this is. We're kind of in for a surprise, I guess. He did just use arrows on our Firecracker, or on our Skeleton Dragon, so we're free to play our Firecracker. That's what I meant to say. I think I'm going to go for... Ooh, that was... I think he just messed up, like, really bad. Wait. What is this deck? I actually have no idea what he's using. Well, it's something off-meta, kind of like his RG Hog deck. It is extremely off-meta. I'll give him that. But I don't know what this is. I don't think it's going to be easy, because he does have arrows for a Firecracker, but he doesn't have Pekka in rotation, so it's kind of tempting to go for an RG at the bridge right now. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I guess we'll... Ooh. I mean, I'll see if I can defend this. It's not going to be easy, but luckily, well, I don't think there's any way that Balloon gets 3 hits. I don't think the Heal Spirit would have done anything on defense there. I think we just had to let it get 2 hits, so... Interesting game. I mean, he has arrows for our Firecracker. Pekka's pretty good versus the RG. I mean, I beat Pekka, though, the other day, as I said, but, he definitely has a, like an off-meta Pekka deck. I'm going to go in here because he just used his arrows. Maybe we can sneak an RG hit in. We'll see. Nice arrows. He managed to finish off the tower. Man, this is tough, guys. This is tough. He's not going to let us clean up his tower either. He's going to force us to... Fireball. I think as a result, we lose. We got unlucky there. Yeah, that's so unlucky. We were not able to take out his tower any other way besides fireballing. And as a result, we have no elixir whatsoever to defend. So, yeah, that's GG, unfortunately. No point in defending the balloon because the Heal Spirit wouldn't have prevented it from getting the death damage anyway. So, just decided to let it end our, misery faster. But yeah, that sucks. That's a tough matchup. There's no doubt about that. If it's like a normal Pekka bridge spam deck, let me try. I beat normal Pekka bridge spam earlier, but if they have like arrows for your Firecracker and then like a balloon and just overall, that was such a crazy deck. I don't know if maybe he was trying to snipe someone or what, but normally he uses a RG hog Sparky deck, so I was not expecting that from him at all. But yeah, we'll go on to the next one here. This will probably be the last game, win or loss. I mean, maybe if I lose, I'll decide to play one more, because I think if we won 2 and we've lost 2, so if we win 2 and lose 3, that wouldn't be very good. But sometimes ladder, sometimes you can, you know, end up being lower than where you started. You know, that's just sometimes how it works, depending on the matchups you get and just me not playing perfectly. Like that Golem game, I'm sure I could have played it better and won, I think. But yeah, we should find a game here very soon. Yeah, I don't think it'll take much longer. There we go. So we found a game versus Fernando. Oh my goodness, he's so much lower than me. So a win here would only be like probably 20 trophies, maybe even less, like 19 or something like that. So that obviously motivates me to win this. He's gonna have arrows and bats, so already not really a good sign. He has skeleton dragons, arrows, and I don't know what this is. Huh. Golem. I think we can defend this. Maybe I'm wrong, but he doesn't have arrows in cycle right now. He needs to play a couple cards to get back to them. Huh. It's an interesting Golem deck. I'll give him that. Bats in a Golem deck. He probably has Skarmy as well, if I had to guess. He's going to have a Prince. We're definitely going to go ahead and play our own to counter it. Maybe I'll decide not to, but I might go for an RG in front of this. Actually, I may not, just because I feel like he'd be able to defend it quite easily. However, I think I'm going to let these lock on, so then they have the most elixir or the most, not elixir, but the most hit points possible. And then, oh gosh. Arrows and Zap wrecks the skeleton dragons. Okay, let's go ahead and take his tower right now. And then pray we can defend this Golem push. That's pretty much our game plan right now. I don't know if his Skarmy was supposed to try to prevent the RG from taking the tower, because it's not, so that might have been a potential mistake on his end, or maybe he just did it to kind of help cycle him, I'm not really sure. Very, very valuable Fireball. Now we might lose. This is a bad situation for us to be in. When you're versus a Golem deck, you don't really want to be in a 2-tower situation. But we just couldn't defend, man. There was no way. We'll try to go in here, though, right now. Maybe we can make something happen. Well, he just used his arrows, so we're not going to let him get away with that. Goodness, I can't speak. We're going to use our firecracker, get as much value out of it as we possibly can. And then we're going to set up for defense. Ooh, let's do this. Maybe we can... Nice, 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 guys. I'm liking this. I think, now it's time to just go RG in the pocket. Not gonna lie, this is getting scary. But luckily, guys, by the way, arrows and zap wouldn't have done enough, but oh my god, that was still close. Too close for comfort. And we're gonna pick up a whopping 16 trophies. Guys, this is the struggle of, you know, when you get to the top 200, you get like 16 trophies sometimes when you win a game. Even if it's like an intense game and you had to work so hard for it, you're rewarded with 16 trophies. But then again, it's better than losing like minus 43. And yeah, I think that's going to be the last game. We had some great games. I mean, luckily we ended with a positive record. We went, well, we won our first 2 games, which definitely weren't easy. We had to work really hard for them. We lost versus Animan, really close game. I should have definitely won that. I think I could have played defense a little better. And then I don't know what in the world that was, but, you know, obviously that was a very tough matchup. And then we managed to beat Golem, Arrow, Zap, which I don't think was that easy. But we managed to prevent the 3 crown. And I mean, yeah, we're slightly higher up than where we started, so definitely was a good run. And there's currently 5 days, 4 hours of season left, so I'm gonna do my best. This might be the deck I go with for the last day of the season. I really like it. I feel like I know how to play it well, and it's just great in the meta. So we'll see. But make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know in the comments what decks you guys want me to see grand challenges with, because most likely the next few days I will be doing some grand challenge videos. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.